Alright, welcome back. This is Tucker0993 with EU4's Dreams of Germany. Last episode, we went to war with the Teutons for a humiliate war because Poland was currently at war with them. That war just ended. I do not get to see the peace deal, but I've gone in and I've adjusted the settings a little bit, so maybe we should be able to see them now. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm not nearly as confident in this war as I once was. In fact, I'm extremely nervous about this war now. But all we can do now is just do our best. Again, we are outnumbered by about 5,000. Unfortunately, our ally Mecklenburg is not able to bring our guys through. I guess they don't have access. Yeah, they're giving access to me. No, they should have access. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe I've got them set wrong. That's very possible, and if so, that's because I'm a moron. They should be set to... Yeah, supportive. Come up here and attach to this army, or attach to this army. Yeah. Yep, they should be fine attaching. So we will see. It looks like we are getting close to taking Letgalen. I'm sure I'm not saying any of these names of these provinces correctly. I am not German, or I'll be honest, I don't even know what's up here in today's day and age. But we shall see. Luckily, we've got Heinrich coming over here. And Heinrich is going to make this siege go much quicker. It only went up by 7 because our leader there already had a pip. Again, we're going to... Yep, there it goes. That is good. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to reorganize our units. This is Heinrich over here. I'm not exactly sure how many we are going to need for this. We'll go ahead and put our air there and send them to Dorpit. And we're going to hope that this is enough to get them. Actually, we may... Let's come down here and check and see. No, they're still high. Yep, all we needed was 4. That's good. Once we get these 2 here, we're going to go ahead and send you. You are George with the 1. Yep. All right, and we'll go ahead and get all of this started. Oh, I can enact a government reform. Cool. So currently we are a duchy level government. There's a number of levels to it. Duchy is very low. It's not the lowest. I think count is the lowest. A count would be like a 1 province minor. You just have a single province. I think because we have a number of them, we're a duke, basically. We have feudal nobility, which is good. But now we can do our noble privileges. We can choose between curtail them. We get more national tax modifier, and the nobility influence goes down by 10. Or we can get national manpower by 15. Let's look at our estate. The nobles currently have 42. They're actually fairly low. They're very low. When can we do this again? In 64. So in about, 7 years, we'll be able to gain more military power from them. Currently, diet will give us, 10? That would give us 52. 42, and then 62, and then that will give us another 15. That's 78, 77. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and do the curtail the nobles. Get more national tax modifier, which is basically more money. Money is good. Money lets you do basically everything in this game. So we'll go ahead and curtail them. The Livonians there. All right. Livonians are still fairly high as of right now. Once we get Revel starting to get sieged out, that will probably change. Okay, how many do we need here? We need 6. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take 2 dudes off of here. Let's send them here. Do they have any? We're going to go ahead and take 3 dudes off of here. Send them there. They don't have any, do they? No. And then we'll go ahead and take our 1 cav unit off of there. And I don't really want them to suffer any attrition from the cav. While we're here, we'll go ahead and keep them doing the outrage. I don't know how long that diplomat's been sitting there not doing anything. If they're not working, they're not doing anything for us. We want to keep our diplomats moving. Keep them doing something. In fact, we're going to go ahead and hop off there, and we're going to tell them to instead, in 3 days, talk to our allies. We haven't talked to them in a while. Yeah. And now we're just going to let some time pass. Hopefully, we are in a siege race with our capital. That is mostly Livonians, which is good. They need what? Alright, so here's a thing I've learned from Arumba. We can come over here in Middlemark. We've got the encourage development, which we don't really want. So instead, we're going to do defensive edict. It gives us local defensiveness. It'll make their siege ticks take longer, which is going to help us a lot in this. Currently, the Livonians are still at high enthusiasm, but as time goes on, they won't be. We're going to go ahead and get all of this stuff, all these other provinces, as best we can, under our flag. If you see the Livonians see that, the AI cheats. They can see what we're doing, and so the Livonians are coming back. Because they see that we're going to take their capital way before they take ours. But luckily, that's fine. That'll take us 13, 11. It'll take us 11 days to get there. Hopefully, well, it's going to take them a while to get there. Once we see them here in Metal, I guess is how you say it. And then we can make a decision. We're suffering casualties. Not very many, only 350 men so far. They've taken Newmark. Okay. That's fine. Because once we take the Livonians, you see, now they're going back down. Unfortunately, this is the only fort we currently have in Berlin. They've only got 9,000 there. I would like that to be higher, but we can't really change that right now. So what's going to happen is once we take their capital, hopefully they don't get too many siege progress ticks down here. We're going to try to peace out the Livonians. Unfortunately, the Teutons do have 10,000 troops, so they will be able to get right back onto the siege of Berlin, which is bad. We don't want them to have that. Luckily, it's very, very... they're moving very slow with it, with their siege, while we're moving very quickly. Yeah, they've taken Sternberg, that's fine. Yeah, all we're waiting on now is it's a siege race right now. And then once we get the Livonians... Oh, that's bad. Alright, so... Alright, so our heir just died. That's bad. That means we will not get Ansbach. as our personal unit guy. Achilles, they're in Achilles, and we are. Nah, I believe that we are. Yeah, we're von Halzeren. So there goes that. That sucks. But we do get a new heir. Our heir is a 314, which is what, 8? It's lower than average, but it's not terrible. Our Diplo is going to be bad. We're not very talky people, apparently. We're not very diplomatic, which makes sense because I'm not very good with talking, as I'm sure you can all tell. But luckily, we are getting very close to taking the capital of the Livonian Order. Just took it. We're going to go ahead and come back from Austria. Austria already likes us a lot. That's cool. We're going to take our 2 leader there. We're going to take this leader. Nope, that was wrong. I did that wrong. And then we'll take these guys and bring them on down here as well. Okay, so opposing factions. The forts are our strength, which will give us fort defensiveness, or siege ability. We want siege ability. The fort defense would help us in this very, very thing. This is only going to last for 10 years. And so the question is, what do we want more? Do we want to be able to siege faster, or have our sieges against us take longer? I'm very offensive, so I say siege, siege, siege. Okay, so we got that. Let's talk to the Livonians. Hello, Livonia. They will take a white piece. We can actually take some money and stuff from them, which is what we're going to do. We're going to take war reps, so they'll have to pay us money, and then we'll take what as much money as they'll give us, which is 135. We'll go ahead and do that. Yep, thank you. And then we'll bring all of you guys down. Alright. We've got money now. Unfortunately, though, we are currently black flagged. Which is bad, but it's going to be worse for them. Go ahead and merge them all together. We've got Heisenhoff. He is the better military leader. And we're just going to march straight on to Berlin. We're going to relieve this siege here. With 14k versus their 10k, they don't really stand a chance. I don't know where my other guy's army is. We'll go ahead and talk back to our own subject country now, because we haven't talked to them in a while. They like us a fair bit, but we can make them like us a whole lot more. We can get some marketplaces, Magdeburg is a good choice. We can do Mark for 13. I probably want to build something in Berlin. We could build another castle. That would actually not be a terrible plan. But we're going to wait until after we take some more off of Pomerania. See what we get from them. Because we should get some. We should get their... Oh. Denmark just took over those little fellers. I forget who it was. I think it was like Holding or something with the H. Alright, I need you guys to move faster because the siege is progressing. Oh, there we go. We're actually, instead of doing that, we're just going to march right down here and take off their one stack. That should make them break their siege. Does not. That's fine. But we stack whack them. There's 1,000 guys we don't have to worry about anymore. Nope. Diplomatic approach of Catherine, our queen. Blah, 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 blah. What's it do? Oh, so we just get 50 Diplo points. That's great. Thank you, Catherine. You're amazing. I'm glad we married you. Goodbye, Teutons. So because this is our capital, and there's a fort, whenever you're attacking into a siege that you are in that is on your land, you automatically become the defender. Defenders get different bonuses and things. So because it's our capital's in the woods, we get the terrain bonus because we know this land. So they take a negative. So they rolled a 9 minus 1, and we rolled a 6 plus 2. So it's 8 either way. 1 versus a 0. Very good. We're getting this 2-point fire from our general. Because their general is a 1-2 and ours is a 3-1, we get 2 points in the fire and they get 1 point in the shock, which is what we're seeing here. So this is the fire phase. You see it here. And so we get 4 plus our 2 pips that we have versus their 2 minus 1. Because they're attacking into the woods, they will always take this terrain modifier. Different lands have different terrain modifiers. Woods and highlands and that sort of thing are negative 1s. Whereas the mountains are negative 2. If there was a river crossing, which I do not believe there was, we'll just click on the province here. River crossing there is, but not from. Oh, there is one, but I guess because he's got. Yeah, so there was a river here, but because his maneuver was 3 pips versus our 2, his maneuver is better, so he was able to outmaneuver us to get around the river. I'm not exactly sure how it works, like in the world terms, but as of right now, they're fine. But this war right here is exactly what we thought it was going to be. We're going to go ahead and move to Chelma. We're going to start chasing them down. We're going to go ahead and create a new unit. First, we're going to do what's called a shift consolidate. So I hold the shift button and hit this consolidate button. That will make every unit, it will consolidate all the units down without getting rid of any. We don't want to spend the extra money getting rid of units and having to rehire them. We're going to go ahead and put our main siege leader, and we're going to send him to the capital of the Teutons. And the other guy, we're just going to kind of bring him here to Ermland, or yeah, I guess it's the fastest way, so that's the way we're going. We want to head here in our own land. We don't have to worry about sieging these back because Berlin's got an actual fort. It's a castle. It will actually take all this land back on its own, which is good. Wait, so do we have access through here? No. Why do they have conditional? They're no longer... I don't understand why they have conditional movement through Pomerania. And we don't. It doesn't make sense to me. But apparently it does, so it is what it is. Alright, we only needed 3 here. Yep. Now that we're here, we've got this guy here. He is the other one. We will go ahead and leave a single unit there. Try to move there. Nope. So we'll go ahead and we will actually send off a single unit to here, and then send our main force into Konigsberg, which is their last fort. Their army is probably hiding here in Memel, so this one troop here, this one stack, may be in danger. But it actually looks like they're still running. How many do we need here? Alright, so we do need 6 here, so that's fair. We'll go ahead and select the armor here, do another shift consolidate, and then we will get rid of the 0 guy there and send him back here. That's bad. So they're attacking here into this fort. We could actually try to get away. We can't get away. But we're gonna go ahead and take this fight because we want them to be hurt. Right now they've got about what 9,000 versus our currently in this 7. But we're sending in another 4K here, and then once this siege completes in how many days? In 7 days. Actually, no. We're just going to go ahead and send them in. Nope, you see? That was enough to scare them. Alright, treason against Brandenburg. This is bad. So this is recruitment. Recruitment is out of necessity. Something has to be somewhat decentralized. Blah, 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 blah. One such inspector in Pulstim has unearthed quite a local scandal. The roles we have for the area is full of fictional names. Nobody seems to know what we could actually muster from the region. That's bad. So we've got 2 choices here. We can do this is unfortunate. We'll lose some professionalism. I don't think we've got very much professionalism to begin with. Yeah, no, we've got 2, so this will take it all away. And we'll lose the Mittelmark area. So that whole area of Potsdam, which is actually our capital region. That's bad. Or we can piss off the nobles, gain professionalism, gain unrest in that area. I don't believe. What is our unrest here? That would be enough to start giving us some rebels and stuff. All right, so instead we're just going to take the negative 50. That's bad, but it is what it is. All right, so these guys are now locked here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this fight. It's in the grasslands. It doesn't have any rivers or anything. So once this guy gets here in the 28th, when's he getting there? The 29th. We're going to go ahead and just dogpile into Ermland and hopefully destroy the Teutons. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and consolidate. We're going to take you because you are the better leader, correct? Yes. We are going to create a new unit. Just leave that one little we'll go ahead and shift consolidate. We'll leave this. We'll leave 1,000 guys here. We've got 1,000 stack walking around. We do not want that. Go ahead and select this. They will get there on February 3rd. All right. Take this. Leave 1 cat here, and they will get there on the 5th of February. Is that correct? And so you're getting there on the 3rd, on the 4th. We're going to get there on the 7th. You're going to arrive on the 6th. And when are you getting there? 7th, 4th. All right. So this is what we're going to have to do. It's unfortunate because they've got the cav. What we could do and what we're going to do is we're going to leave the cav off. Cav will get there on the 4th. You are going to get there on the 7th. So we're going to get there on the 8th. So we'll send them when it says right here where it says we'll arrive in Ermland. We will go ahead and send them in. But okay, I messed up. 7th, 4th, 6th, 7th. Alright, they're actually going to get there on the 9th. It's bad, but there's still going to be that there. But this will be where we're going to cut off now. I will see you in the next episode. Again, I've been Tucker0993. This has been Dreams of Germany. Thank you for watching.